Hiya! Recently I've been doing a fair bit of shopping for the new autumn-winter season, and I hadn't realised quite how much shopping I'd done until it was all put together in bags next to each other, and I thought, whoa, I've bought quite a lot of stuff. So I thought I would do an autumn haul video of all the things that I've been finding in the shops recently, in case you fancy just having a nosy at what I've been buying, or if you want to know what sort of things are in the shops right now. Just thought I'd show you what I've been buying. So let's get started, because there's quite a lot of stuff. I'm going to do it shop by shop rather than trip by trip, because I think that makes more sense to do it so all the things from one shop are collected together rather than in the order that I bought them. So yeah, that is the format that I'm going to do, in case you were wondering. Starting off with Zara. So I've been to Zara a couple of times recently and not really found too much that I liked, but I did find one thing. But also I didn't browse much in the Zara I went to, because the Zara I went to recently, the air conditioning was broken and it was like a furnace in there, so I couldn't bear to spend ages looking around. And the one thing I did try on was extremely hot, because it is a jumper, so that's the only thing I could bear to try on. So it is this burgundy maroonish jumper. Let's look at this. I bought it in a large because I wanted it to be like slouchy and oversized, and yeah, I just really like the colour of it and the knit pattern, whatever you want to call it, but I just really liked it, and I think it was $19.99, I think, don't quote me on it, but I can't find it on the website, but you might be able to still find it in store, I'm not sure. But if you'd like to see this on, then there is a blog post on my blog, which I will link below, of me wearing it, so you can see how oversized it is. But yeah, I just thought it was a nice cosy autumnally coloured knit for the new season. If you read my blog, then you will have seen the next two things from River Island already, but if you haven't seen them, then I will link those blog posts also in the description box. So the first thing is this shirt collar bib thing. I don't know what to call it. I'd call it a collar. But yeah, it's basically just like half a shirt, so at the back it only goes like that far, and then it's only got the front. It's basically like a bib. And I saw one ages ago that I really liked, but it from COS, but it was about £30, and I thought I don't really want half a shirt for £30, so I didn't buy it. And then when I went to River Island the other week, I spotted this one for just £10, so it wasn't exactly the same as the COS one, but I thought for £10 you can't really argue, because it's a lot better than 30, and yeah, it's just to go under jumpers, and I've worn it over a dress, which is a blog post in the description box. So yeah, I just think it adds a little something to an outfit if you want to look a bit smarter, but you don't want to have 2 layers of clothing on. Yeah. Second things from River Island are one of those things where you just walk into the shop and you just go, I need that in my life. And it is this pair of boots. So I have worn these quite a bit. I've worn them 3 or 4 times in the past month. And yeah, I really like them. I saw them and straight away I said, Tash, to my friend who I was shopping with, I really like those, and I hadn't intended to spend any like that much money, because these are £40 and it's not very expensive, I don't think, for a pair of winter boots, but I hadn't expected to sort of spend that much money on a pair of shoes that day. I was thinking I won't spend so much today, and then I did. But yeah, they had them in sort of a burgundy ox-bloody colour as well, but I thought the black ones would go with more. So again, I've linked a blog post where I'm wearing these in the description box down below if you'd like to see that. And I just really liked the detail on them, sort of like the perforated sort of, I call them like brogue effect. I don't really know. I call them like brogue Chelsea boots. But yeah, I really love these. They're really comfy and perfect for autumn winter. Moving on to H&M. I think I have mentioned this particular item in another of my videos, because I swear I've spoken about this before, but it is a cardigan, and if I take the sleeve out of being inside out, that might help. It is a sort of loose knit, slouchy cardigan, and it's like a maroon and black sort of mixed yarn knit, and it doesn't have any fastenings or anything. It's just a plain cardigan, and I already have it in black, like a mottled grey and a white, and I saw this and I think they're only $7.99, so I had to get this one as well, because they're just so easy to throw on. They just go with everything. I love these cardigans, and no doubt every colour they bring it out in I will buy. So if you know any colours that they come in that I don't already own, then let me know, because I need to get it. So yeah, I really like this cardigan. Big fan. It smells nice too. It's got my perfume on it, it smells quite nice. Fun fact for you there. I also picked up a sort of like loose knit jumper thing from there, this grey one, and it looks like this. And it's got sort of like 3/4 sleeves, and this, it comes up quite big because this is an extra small, so it is quite large. And it's just got pink Brooklyn Mademoiselle written on it, and I think it was £12.99, around that mark. And I've got one of these from H&M in pink with like black writing on the front. But yeah, it's just such an easy like throw on the thing, just goes with just jeans, just having a casual day. And yeah, so I really like these loose knits at the moment from H&M. So yes, I decided I would get this one. Also on H&M Regent Street, I picked up two things. One is this jumper. It's a green, rusty orange and white knit, and it's sort of like a cropped length. It's not full length, and it's got this big slouchy roll neck, and this is, I think this is bigger than my size. Yeah, this is a medium because they didn't have any smalls. But again, I like knitwear to be oversized, and it's got these big slouchy sleeves that have been like cuffed. And yeah, I just really liked the colours of it for autumn, and the fact that it's slouchy, and I liked it. So yeah, how much was it? How much was it? That might help. £25 or £24.99. The final thing from H&M is this scarf, and I would say, I don't know if this, I'm hoping this is the right term, like Native American print. And yeah, it's just an orange and camel and black and brown print, and it's just a big like snuggly scarf, and I just thought it would be nice for the new season because I don't have any scarves in this colour. I've got a lot of scarves, I can tell you that, but I don't have any in this colour. And this was £12.99. So yeah, really liked this. I just really was attracted to the colour of it, I shall say. So yeah, this is from H&M. One shop for me that's always a bit hit and miss is Matalan. So I go in sometimes and I don't find anything, and then sometimes I go in there and I find so much. Recently I found quite a few things in there, so I bought them because what else are you going to do if you find things you like? So the first thing is this camisole. So it's sort of like, it's just a plain like satiny camisole, and sorry if I keep looking over there by the way, I've got a mirror behind the camera so I can check it's still filming. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm looking behind you, then that's why. But this just satiny silky camisole, it's obviously not satin or silk because it cost me £8. But I just thought it's just a really nice, this dark green colour is really nice for the autumn, and they had it in quite a few colours. They had a nude colour, a midnight blue colour, and a sort of a magenta pink. But yeah, for £8 I just thought it looked a lot more expensive than it actually is. So I thought it would be nice to go casual or dress up, and yes. I also found a skirt I liked, and it is this black, white and blue number. So it's sort of got like side splits at the front bottom hem of it, and it's sort of like this textured-y textured fabric, and it's got an elastic waistband, and this was £14. And at the moment I really quite like the whole sports luxy look, and I thought that this sort of fitted well with that trend and can be dressed up with a pair of heels, or you could even wear it with trainers to be a bit more casual in it. And yeah, just thought it was a bit different and something that I don't already have in my skirt wardrobe. Something that's already been in my blog, so again I'll link it in the description box, is this cape blanket shawl thing. Don't know what they're called, just a blanket shawl, and it is this tartan or check, I don't know, black, it's not black, what is going on with my words? It's like a maroon, blue and orangey rusty colour check print, and it's got tassels at the bottom, and it's really hard to hold up. So if you want to see what it looks like on, then obviously go and look at my blog. But this was only £14 again, I think. So yeah, just keep me nice and cosy in the cold months. And the final thing from Matalan is these boots. They were £25, but they had an offer on which made them £20, and they're just sort of like a dark blue, I don't even know what material they are. They kind of look like faux suede, but I don't think they are. and they've just got this brownie textured small heel, and they lace up and they're really comfy, and I just don't have anything like this already, so I was really drawn to them. They had them in sort of like a sandy beigey colour if you don't fancy blue, but yeah, I just don't have anything like them already, so I really liked them. And they, again, I'm going to plug my blog, but if you want to see them on and in an outfit, then I'll link the blog post that they feature in the description box. God, how many times am I going to mention my blog in this video? Seriously. But yeah, I really like these, and they are just something a bit different for me, really. The final shop that I'm going to show you is obviously Primark, because you can't have a haul video without some Primark in it. And again, as I do in all my videos that feature Primark, I went to about 3 or 4, so this is collectively from several stores, not just one store. And I think I've been to the Lakeside one, the Tottenham Court Road one, the Southampton one, and the Portsmouth one. So this is from all of those stores collectively, because they just have, some of them have things in that you don't notice in other stores, and some of them they didn't have what I wanted, so I had to check in other stores because I wanted it that much. But yeah, so this is from several stores, and yeah, obviously you got to have a bit of Primark done. First up is couple of hats, because I'd seen them on Instagram and people's blogs, and I thought I need those hats because they were only £7. So I had to go to a couple of stores to get these hats because they didn't have them in the first one that I went to. And yeah, the first one is this tan fedora with a dark brown trim, and yeah, as I said, £7, such a good value. And yes, I hope this looks okay on camera because I hope I don't look like a massive dork in a hat. But yeah, this was £7, and obviously they had it in grey, so I got it in grey too. And unfortunately they don't have a black one. I really want a black one, so if anyone could point me in the direction of a cheap black fedora, that would be very useful because I really want one. But yeah, so 2 hats for £7 each. I also picked up a beanie hat because I already own this beanie in 5 other colours. I have black, red, blue, dark blue that is, pink and white, so I picked up the light blue as well because they're only £2 and I really like this colour. So for £2, you can't argue with Primark prices, can you? £2. So yeah, 3 hats in total from this Primark haul. I've been thinking I want a small sort of like shoulder bag, like long strap shoulder bag to carry my stuff around in, and just plain black, and I saw this one and I thought that one will do. She's got a long strap, it was £6, and it's just like this little square thing, and you just zip round the front, folds out, and just going to hold my phone, my cards and a bit of money. That's all I really need it for. And it's just got this studded sort of effect around the edge, not around that edge, just this studded effect around the edge. And yeah, just thought it was plain and simple, exactly what I needed. The next thing is the one thing that I had to search several Primarks for because I spotted it in one, but they only had it in king size and I wanted a double. And it is this bedding set. It is called Woodland, and as you can see, it's just got silhouettes of like animals and trees and stuff on it. And it's reversible, so you can have it on the cream side or the grey side, and it's that brushed cotton stuff, so it's nice and cosy. And yeah, I'm obsessed with bedding. I can't stop buying bedding. And Primark stuff, even though it's cheap, it was only £16. I find it's fair enough quality. Like the bedding that I've got on right now, that's Primark bedding. I've had it for like 2 years, so I can't really argue with the Primark bedding because it's worked out for me. And yeah, I'm obsessed with bedding. Is anyone else obsessed with bedding? I need to get it all the time, and I'm always wanting new sets. Mum's like, why do you need more bedding? I'm like, because I'm bored of all the bedding I already own. I need to get more so I could have like, I don't know, just ridiculous amounts of sets because I like bedding. I also spotted this scarf, and it's just a pink and cream and bluey grey checked scarf. It's quite, I'm not fluffy, but you know where it's like a bit, the raised furs or the raised yarns or hairs, I don't know what it's called. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. I've gone a bit delirious probably. £5, it's called pink, and yeah, just another scarf because I know I have so many scarves already, but you can never not need another one. So yeah, Lovely winter warmer. Teal points are always those treacherous areas where they add stuff to make you buy it just before you're going to check out. This was one of those things, and my makeup bag has been looking a bit shabby inside, a bit dirty, and I can't seem to clean it. I don't know why. It just won't come off. And this was £3, and it's a bit glittery for Christmassy time, and it's got a ribbon bird on it, and my name's Robyn, so I had to buy it. It's one of those things, and yeah, I really like this because it is nice and cute, and it's quite big to fit all my rubbish in there. Yeah. Basically, it had a ribbon on it, so I put it in my bag to buy. That's really why I bought it. No other reason. It's got my face on it. Well, not my face, because that would be weird. My house is ridiculously hot. My room has the hot water pipes underneath it, so even though it is a cold season, at night my room is like a furnace. It is so warm, and I only have a lot of long leg pyjamas, and I thought I need to get some more short pyjamas, and I spotted some short set pyjamas that I wanted in Primark, but they didn't have my size, and they were basically the little girl from Despicable Me, and she says it's so fluffy on the front, and they only had like 16 to 18s in all the shops I went to. So I thought I'll have to settle on a different pair. So I settled on this MTV pair because I just like the look of it and the Stars and Stripes shorts. So it's just the shorts and top pyjama set, and these were £8. So yeah, just thought they'd be nice and cool for my boiling hot room, because trust me, it's boiling hot. Like, it's boiling hot right here now. It's just too warm. But I won't be complaining too much about that because I'd rather live in a warm house than a cold house. But yeah, so new PJs. As I mentioned before, I quite like the whole sportsy trend, however you want to call it. And I spotted this skirt on a mannequin, and underneath the mannequin they only had from size 12 and up. So I thought I wouldn't be able to get it, and then just randomly somewhere else they had a few of them and they had an 8. So I snapped it up and it was £10, and it's just got this stretchy blue and white striped waistband, and then it's sort of like a pleated jersey midi skirt. I just thought it would just go with a lot of things and be really casual and comfy. It's not too like tight or anything like that, and I'm really liking the whole midi skirt. Before I didn't really like anything that was below my knees, I just didn't really take to it, but recently I've been quite enjoying the whole midi length, so I thought I would add to my repertoire of midi skirts really. I have been on the hunt for a decent priced pair of Leopard court pointed shoes, high heels, whatever you want to call them, and I have my eyes on a pair from Kurt Geiger, but they're like £295, which I can't afford. So I thought I'd have to set my sights a little bit lower than that, and I thought, well, Primark has done me well with shoes before, so I'd have a little look in there, and I spotted these babies for £9. So I already own, I just hit myself in the face with them, but I already own these in an electric blue colour, and I just thought that they'll do for now while I can't afford the Kurt Geiger ones really. But yeah, £9. Like my mum said, you could buy, I don't know, she said you could buy 2 drinks and a night out and it would cost the same price as these shoes, and she's right really, because they're just so cheap, it's unreal. So yeah, pointed leopard courts because I fancied some. And the final thing of this whole haul and the Primark bit is a coat. It is this reddy orangey coat. I don't know how to show this really well because I can't fit it all in the frame, but it is just a normal, like, it's sort of like felty wool. I can't really describe what it is. I don't really know. I'm so good at describing things. But it's got this detachable, like, creamy fur collar thing. Oh God, why can't I describe anything that makes sense? It just does up with poppers, and it's just, I just really liked it. As I don't know if everybody said, but it was £25, and I just really liked it. As I can't hold this up, I will link the blog post that it's in on my blog, because that's the easiest way to show what it looks like on. But yeah, they didn't have an 8, so I got a 6, but it fits fine, and I just really liked it. I don't have any brightly coloured coats like this, so I thought I would add one to my collection. That is everything I have to show you from my autumn haul and everything that I've been buying recently. So I hope you've enjoyed having a little nosy, or I've given you a little bit of insight into what's in the shops at the moment. But yeah, that's all that I've bought recently. I don't have anything else to show you. So thank you for watching, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe. That would be absolutely amazing, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.